Hey guys, Manta back, Facebook Live. Today we're talking about business apps. So apps that are great for helping you run your small business. And we've got our resident tech guru, Channing Chea, here to help us. He's going to tell us about all the great apps that he knows about. And while we're doing that, we can take your questions. So send those in during the broadcast and we will answer those for you. Just to let you know, next week we're going to take a hiatus, but we hope all of you enjoy your holidays and have a great Small Business Saturday next week. If you need advice on how to do that for your business, how to get involved in Small Business Saturday, check out our articles on manta.com/resources to get you started on those. Are you ready to get started?
Yep, I'm all ready.
Okay, business apps. Give us your first one that you think small business owners would like to use.
Well, at Manta, we talk a lot about digital marketing here.
Yes.
So if you guys tune in, you read our content, have you watched the videos, or even seen the last Facebook Lives that we have, a lot of them about digital marketing,
Yep.
social media content, things like that. So the first one that we wanted to talk about was Perch. And it's Perch, spelled like the fish and the bird. But the icon, for the record, is the bird.
Not the Twitter bird, though.
Right. They look very similar, though.
Yes.
So that's not good branding on their part. But so what Perch does is that it allows you to see all the reviews, social media posts, and all the online really buzz about your business. And that's really helpful for a lot of us who are really concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
Something else it does, though, is that not only does it allow you to keep up with your online presence, but it allows you to see what the competition is doing as well.
Ooh, so you can get ideas on how they're handling things.
Exactly.
And how they're promoting their stuff.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay.
So when you go to the app, it'll ask you, okay, what business is yours? And then you'll be able to keep up with your stuff. Mm-hmm. But it will also ask, what businesses do you want to follow? And the information it gives you is the reviews of both yourself, other people, their social media posts, but also promotions that they would be doing as well.
That's great. So do you respond to those reviews within the app?
It doesn't mention whether or not you can actually respond or not.
Okay.
I think this is a giant this accumulation of all the different things on the internet.
So you can just see and monitor. Okay, very
Right.
cool, very cool. So how much does that cost?
Well, Perch is $10 a month.
Okay.
So you're actually getting
$10 a month to see what your competition is doing is not that expensive.
Right. You have control. Well, you're not controlling what they have, but you can see everything that they're doing, and it really helps you educate yourself on really how to write good social media if you don't know how to do that. Write good social media posts, content, seeing what other people do. You'll have a good idea of whether or not they're doing a good job or not by their engagement, and you'll see your engagement in comparison.
Oh, that's good too. So you know what the benchmark is for your industry.
Right.
I like that. All right. And guys, keep sending your questions about these apps if you've got specific ones or if you're looking for advice in general, and we'll try and answer that for you here today. Okay, so the next app that we could talk about that you've recommended is one that I really like. It's Trello.
Trello, yes.
Okay, so I might chime in here because this is an app that I use and I love. So tell us about Trello.
So Trello is a project management tool. Now, when you think about project management, a lot of times you think of maybe Celebrity Apprentice, all these huge projects that require a bunch of different people involved, different activities, organizations, things like that come together. But it happens on a much smaller scale too. If you're designing or getting ready to do some event around your business, just bringing people together, whether it's just a dinner, just a community event, any small thing, that also counts as project management. And you do it a lot. So something that Trello does is it allows you to keep track of all these different things via cards, which if you're familiar with Google now, having all this different bits of information available to you in cards that you can dismiss or flood through, that's helpful to you. It also allows you to upload videos and photos regarding your event, attach files, customize different workflows, and it even is collaborative. So if you have coworkers or friends that you want to work on this project with too, it'll help you out.
Yeah, so you can keep it all in spot. I really like that you can put it into the different brackets of what part of the process you're working on it. So I need to start working on this, but I haven't gotten to it yet is one column. I'm working on it, and then I've completed it. And you can also archive those past projects, so you can come back to them if you need to, you know, oh, I've got this project coming up again. I need to resurrect it and see all the stuff that you had to work through. It's really great for this, whether a project went really well or really bad, to keep track of the performance of it so you know how to improve next time. I really like Trello.
So if you've used it extensively,
yes.
We also at Manta use Basecamp and Pivotal Tracker, which are both project management tools too.
Yes.
Which one would you
Asana is another one I've tried at Manta. Which one I'd recommend? I really like there's different benefits to each one of those. I really like Basecamp for managing projects with a lot of people on it. I really like Trello for managing what's going on for just me and my day-to-day stuff. So if I know that I need to get stuff done, I don't want anything to fall under the cracks. Like for a project that's kind of ongoing, it's really helpful for me just not to lose track, and then to be able to see it all at once. So, and then Pivotal Tracker, our dev guys love that, and it really makes a lot of sense for them. So I think, and they're very collaborative as well. So I think it's really helpful in that aspect.
Right. Like you said, there are definite pros and cons to each.
Yeah.
But Trello does a good job of making a good mobile app, which I don't think Pivotal Tracker or Basecamp or other ones that we've used do.
Right.
And Trello is free. So
always good.
That's always a plus.
Yes, we like free apps.
Yeah, we do. So if you're a small business owner who's looking to organize the time you spend around the office, organize your life even, Trello is a good thing to look into.
And it's not just an app. You can get it on your desktop too, and you can sync those. So if you're out in the field running to a job site, you can pop it open and see what's going on, put in notes, but then when you're back at your desk, you can get more organized there. At least that's how I work it. So. But these things are really, with any project management app or program, it's really how you like to work best, and you can configure it to work with your workflows or your team or however your company likes to work. So whatever your culture is. Okay.
So.
Awesome app.
Yep.
Next app.
The next app is called Happier.
Yes.
So.
Not necessarily a for business app. This is for business owners app.
Right. So Happier fits into the trend of adjusting your lifestyle using technology. So to give you an idea of what that does, if you're stressed out all the time, and a lot of you may be, you're running your business by yourself, there's not many of you. Happier is an app you can open up every now and then. It can give you like bite-sized courses to help you stay on track.
Right.
It'll let you record just the happy moments you have throughout the day. But the whole purpose of the app is to really just say, hey, slow down, take a break.
Stop and smell the roses.
Right, just relax.
Reflect. Yeah, I mean, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of the rest of your business. And if you're not feeling well, or you're so stressed you're making yourself sick, you're not going to be the best business owner you can be. So we wanted to throw in kind of a health and wellness one in there, just to make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well as taking care of your business and your clients.
Right, and health and wellness is kind of across the board just getting a lot more popular now. Happier also comes with a smartwatch app. So if you have an Apple Watch like me, that becomes helpful because it will just pop up every now and then and say, hey, remember to take a break. And having an Apple Watch, my watch likes to remind me of a couple things throughout the day. One, just to stand up to make sure that I'm active. And two, it reminds me to breathe.
Yeah.
Now, that may sound funny, but the whole idea is to make sure that you're just taking a break, relaxing, and just keeping track of yourself. It's just being mindful.
It's recommended that every hour, for at least 10 minutes, you get up and you walk around. I know a lot of us like to choose like a certain time of the day that we work out, but really the best way to keep care of yourself is to be doing that throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that sitting is the next smoking. So
yes, I've heard people say it's the next cancer.
Yeah,
So,
let's take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others.
Happier is free, and it allows you to connect with others in the community as well.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So you can get some inspiration from others. I like that.
Right.
That's good. Okay, so next one we're going to get back to the business of doing business.
Right.
Let's talk MyLikeYou.
Okay. MyLikeYou, I think, is a very interesting app. As you can probably pick up from the name of it, it tracks your miles as you drive. So if you're a small business owner who maybe do plumbing services, or you're a lawyer who drives around a lot, you have to remember, or if you want to save money on your taxes, it's good to remember to keep track of the miles that you drive.
Right.
MyLikeYou is something that does this automatically for you. I've used MyLikeYou before several months ago, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Oh, cool.
Because what it does is that it's on in the background, and as you drive to wherever you go throughout the day, it's just keeping a notice of all the places that you go,
Mm-hmm.
how far it was, where you went after that, and how long did it take for you to get back. Once you have these, and you open the app, it'll say, okay, was this a business trip or was this a personal trip?
Gotcha.
And it allows you to just swipe easily. And it says business, personal, or you can just dismiss the trip if you want. And what it does, if you pay for the premium service, it allows you to, I think, download all of these documents or all of these trips and have it as a file that you could use to take when you're ready to do your tax returns.
That's great. And it's also great if you have employees that drive for you, because then they can track their time in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can reimburse per mile, and you have an exact number. That would be a lot easier for them.
Right. And if you
How much is premium?
It does say $6 per month.
Okay.
So that's the monthly plan. There's an annual plan as well, but $6 a month is the one that they want to push on you.
Okay.
Or is the one they're going to show you, but it's also free. And for the free service, you get 40 trips per month. So it's not too much for free, but you might want to.
40 trips. I mean, that's like, a trip a day almost.
True, but you have to keep in mind, this is something I learned the hard way, that you are driving all the time. It's logging 40 trips that you take.
Each trip. Okay, gotcha.
Not 40 business trips.
Yeah.
It doesn't know until afterwards.
Very true. Okay, good point. All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's great advice for small business owners who drive a lot. Let's talk about envelopes. I'm going to spell this.
Okay.
M as in Mary, VELOPES. So kind of like envelopes, but with an M at the beginning.
Yes, they're clever.
Very clever. What does it do?
So what it does is that this is another finances app. It helps you budget things across whether your personal finances or particularly with your business.
Okay. So it's focused on small business
Right.
finance. Okay, great.
So now you can do stuff with the smartphone app, and it's a really beautiful interface you can use on your app, or on your phone, sorry. But it also has desktop software as well. And what it does is that it allows you to track your business's net worth if you want. It has also a community forum similar to Happier, so you can talk to other small business owners about just things that they're doing with their finances, if that's something you may want to talk about or discuss. It has email support, and it has automatic transaction gallery. So if you hook it up to your bank account, as you make these transactions, it'll keep track of all the things you buy over time.
Oh, okay, so then it can, so Mint's kind of like that. Though.
Yes.
So it's like Mint for small business.
Right.
Very cool. Does it integrate with like your QuickBooks or anything like that?
It did not mention that, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
But Mint and another app that's very similar is Personal Capital.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So these are all apps that are made to really just make sure that you're on the right track when it comes to your finances.
All right. So those are our top 5 for you guys. Is there any other ones that you think you want to mention?
There are no particular smartphone apps that I want to mention, but there are some desktop things that I think people don't really know about. So people know about Microsoft Word, but there are also free alternatives to Microsoft if you don't want to spend the 60 or 90 or maybe
to get the license.
Right.
Right.
Google Drive, which is a Google product, is something you already have if you have a Gmail account.
And there is an app for that.
Yes, there's an app for everything Google makes. So if you have something that is very similar to Microsoft Word, Google Docs, which is very collaborative, just like a lot of the other apps we mentioned are, you can get that for free. You can have a version of Microsoft Excel with Google Sheets.
Yep.
And if you make presentations every now and then, depending on who you are, or if you just like to have fun, Microsoft's PowerPoint alternative, or Google's alternative to PowerPoint, is called Google Slides. And of course, Apple makes the same thing, but it's not quite as free depending on who you are.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
And like I said, next week we're going to take a break from Facebook Live so that you can enjoy your families, and we can as well. And we hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and a happy Small Business Saturday.
See ya.